Good afternoon, everyone. Just here making a short video going over multiplying fractions with whole numbers. Just to make sure we understand what's going on, we have a whole number times a regular fraction. When using smaller whole numbers, we can actually just use repeated addition. We know that 3 times 1/6, we always say it means 3 copies of 1/6. So I'll take my 1/6 and I can add it 3 times. And when adding fractions with the same denominator, we know the denominator doesn't change. So our answer is going to have a 6 on it. We're going to add our numerators. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. For those of you who know how to reduce fractions or simplify fractions, anytime your numerator, the top number, is half of your denominator, your bottom number, we know it's 1/2. So 3 times 1/6 equals 3/6 or 1/2. Using repeated addition for 4 and 2/9, again, a smaller whole number, I can add 2/9 4 times. So I just take 2/9 plus 2/9 plus 2/9. Now, even me saying it 4 times gets a little tedious, right? There are faster ways to do this, but we know this is going to work for us. So I don't change my denominator. It's all the same part of a whole. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 8/9. Put that there, 8/9. So 4 times 2/9 really equals 8/9. Our last example will be 2 times 3/8. So it's just 2 copies of 3/8, meaning 3/8 plus 3/8, and that's going to equal 6/8. So when using smaller whole numbers, we know we can use repeated addition, right? 3 times 1/6 equals 3/6 or 1/2. 4 times 2/9 equals 8/9. And 2 times 3/8 equals 6/8, which can also be reduced. Now, I'm going to pause the video and we'll go into a different strategy with larger whole numbers. Okay, so now we're going to try something different. We're going to use a larger number. Why don't we try 12 times 1/3. Now we could make 12 copies of 1/3, but then I'd be writing out 1/3 12 times, and it's a lot of work. So if I represent my whole being 12, I know I want to cut it into 3 equal parts. So below it, I can cut it into 3 equal parts. So what I'm asking is, when I break 12 into 3 parts, what's 12 divided by 3? Well, I know that 4 times 3 is 12. 12 divided by 3 is 4. So I've broken up 12 into thirds, into 3 equal parts, and I want to know what 1/3 is. Well, now I can say right here, 1 out of these 3 parts is 4. So 12 times 1/3 equals 4. And that's a whole lot faster than saying 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3. Why don't we try one more? And we'll use 15 divided by 2/3. 15 times 2/3. 15 times 2/3. Well, I can take this model, represent my whole as 15. Now I want to cut 15 into 3 equal parts. So 15 divided by 3 is going to be 5. So I put a 5 in each block, or each square. Now I've taken 15, I've cut it into thirds. I've taken this whole and put it into 3 equal parts. But I want to know what 2/3 of that is equal to. Well, here's 1/3 and 2/3. So 1 and 1 equals 10. So 15 times 2/3 equals 10. So there are 2 different ways that you can multiply fractions with whole numbers. Larger whole numbers, a little bit easier this way. Our smaller whole numbers, we can just use repeated addition. I hope this video helps. If you have any questions, please come to my classroom and leave a note, and I'll respond as soon as possible. Thank you and have a great day.